Hi, welcome to my final project. There's just a few things you need to know as you watch my final presentation. I have made face cast masks, which is brand new to me. I've never tried this medium before, so it was super fun. But you need to know that I've used kind of what I would call my failed one to represent ugly. That will make sense to you in the video. And then I've used kind of the prettiest looking one, a little bit of a loose term, but that represents perfect or beautiful. I was completely intrigued with the class regarding digital identity because I did not understand that our digital identity creates a narrative to people about us. We do carry a digital footprint, whether we do it ourselves or others create it for us. I've taken great pride in keeping myself fairly invisible online, but this class opened my eyes to understanding that I want this control. I want control over my own digital identity. Turns out many people use multiple online identities on various platforms, and this is fairly normal, as Lee points out in her article. What caught my attention, though, is that we all tend to project our best self to the outside world, projecting a perfect persona when in fact we are falling apart inside. The two immediate in-class examples of this are Amanda Todd and Madison Holleran. I have created several face cast masks as a metaphor. This first face cast mask appears perfect without any flaws, like her inside and outside world is perfect. When this face cast mask looks at number one, she falls apart mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. Because, of course, in our digital life, we are supposed to have our life together. But in reality, of course, we do not, and we may feel more like this face cast. This makes me reflect on Holleran's life, how she felt inside, yet what she was projecting to the outside world. She felt like this, but she was portraying this. And this is not sustainable. Kate Fagan poignantly states that Holleran's life was, quote, someone who was aware of the image she presented to the world and someone who often struggled with what that image conveyed about her, with how people superficially read who she was, end quote. In this day and age of digital communication, we can certainly be anyone we want to be. This is very concerning. Therefore, one of Mike Ribble's key documents around digital citizenship is that of digital health and wellness. We still have the need and right to be safe in our digital setting. This makes me think of Amanda Todd. She lost her safety online. She was tormented, followed, bullied, and eventually lost her life because of her online presence. We need to be very aware online because predators do not always look like this. They can look like this, or they can look like this. Each face cast mask is molded from someone different. 1, an adult man, 2, an adult woman, and 3, a teenage girl. Can you tell? I can change the look of the face cast mask by altering the makeup or the paint. The same is true for online. People can alter their makeup, their look. This is important to remember for our safety, our health, and wellness. It is top priority, and those online do not always have our best interest in mind. This is in fact so true that people purposely and intentionally post fake stories to the internet in order to attract clicks, which in turn, of course, creates a profit. Truth is becoming more and more difficult to detect and uncover. Again, looking at these face cast masks, can you tell which one is honest, wholesome, true, and reliable? You would think that most people would automatically reject this. By reviewing the fake news that circulated the 2016 USA election, the top 20 fake news stories outperformed the top 20 mainstream stories on Facebook by 1.4 million. 1.4 million. That is no small number. That is this. But society has now crossed the lines that we can no longer recognize truth. Gary Kasparov has said that propaganda is to, quote, annihilate truth. Let's stop accepting this as this.